Alright, so yesterday I was just scrolling through Twitter and I came to the realization that Quackity was being cancelled. Now this is quite similar to a few months ago when Quackity got cancelled for doing something that you really should not be cancelled for. And that is that Quackity basically got cancelled for speaking Spanish on stream. I'm not even joking, Twitter has degraded to the point where people are being cancelled for speaking Spanish. The thing is with Quackity speaking Spanish is that he's literally Spanish himself. Like people were trying to cancel him because apparently he was making fun of Mexican people and making fun of people who speak Spanish. But the thing is with Quackity is that he's literally Spanish himself, and he stated in his stream that his first language is literally Spanish. So he'd been speaking Spanish so Quackity literally spoke Spanish for the first initial part of his life, and now people are trying to cancel him over doing it now because apparently he's making fun of Mexican people. Like he's literally Mexican himself. How does that make any sense? Imagine being cancelled because you speak your first language. I couldn't imagine that. Like I couldn't imagine like moving to China or something and I'd speak Chinese, and then I started speaking like English for 2 seconds and people would be thinking that I'm making fun of English people. Like imagine that ever happening to you. I feel so bad for Quackity, but that happened over 2 months ago now. So that really isn't too much of an issue now because, you know, it happened a long time ago. Obviously that controversy was really stupid, so you would think that Twitter would have learned from that and they wouldn't try cancel Quackity anymore for stupid things like that. But somehow things got worse and worse each and every time, and for some reason Quackity this time around, the reason he got cancelled was even stupider than the first one, and I know that's going to be hard to top because seriously, like being cancelled for speaking Spanish, you could not think it'd get any worse, but it does, and it gets a whole lot worse. So this time around, people were trying to cancel Quackity because he said the R slur or the R word. Now I've covered this topic on people getting cancelled for saying stuff like this before, like Fitz, and I really don't understand it. I don't understand why people get so offended by it. Again, I do understand that people have mental health disorders and all that sort of stuff, but if you're getting offended by people saying the R word, then I don't think that you should be on the internet. I said it one time and I'll say it again. If you cannot handle that sort of stuff, then why are you on the internet? You would not last 2 seconds in a COD lobby. I'm just saying that right now. In an Xbox party, Xbox Live, you would not survive. I don't even understand how you've survived on the internet anyway. Like, here's a tip. If you're getting offended by that, you need to get yourself checked up and actually like listen into the real world. Because in the real world, if you get offended by that, you're gonna make it nowhere. I'm literally just saying that for a fact. That's not just my opinion, that's literally a fact. So firstly, this clip of Quackity saying that the R word, I guess you could say, is about 5 years old. It was back in 2016 in a time where it was a lot more acceptable and people didn't get offended as easily, and I still don't think people should be getting offended. I don't care what year it is. Like, I don't understand why people get offended. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm taking that back. I understand that some people do get offended, you know, if it's affected them greatly. But again, like at that point, just leave the internet. Like, it's become such a culture of YouTube to say that word in like back in 2015, 2016. And now people are trying to bring it back up in 2021 like it has any relevance at all, which it literally doesn't. Twitter really needs to stop doing this thing where they just take clips from older times of people who are relevant now and trying to cancel them over it. Like Quackity literally had like 30k subs back in that time, and now you're trying to cancel him because he said it like in 2016. Like, it makes no sense. But back in 2016, I was literally like 11 years old. So imagine bringing a clip of me saying something completely vile because I was in year 5 and trying to bring it back up into me today. Like, obviously I've changed so much from that time point. I can guarantee that I've said some stuff that I regret saying, but like you can't just bring it back up on me because I was 11 years old. Like, it wouldn't make any sense for people to do that. And obviously now I'm a lot more mature and I've changed a lot since then, and obviously I don't say stupid things because, you know, people get cancelled for it, and I just don't want to be mean to people. That's just not what I want to do. But with Quackity, he was literally saying it jokingly. So even if this was a clip of Quackity saying it now, like today, I still would not care. Like, I'd just laugh at it and move on. Like, that's the reason most of these people make these sort of jokes, is to make people laugh. And if their audience enjoy it, then I don't understand why people get angry at it. Like I said before, if you get offended over that sort of stuff, then obviously Quackity isn't your target demographic. So why are you complaining about it and why are you watching his content? Like, just move on. It doesn't matter. So a Twitter user basically tweeted out a compilation of Quackity saying these words, basically just put his entire day into like finding clips of Quackity saying these words, which why on earth would you waste your time doing that? At the end of this tweet, he says that it's a joke and, you know, he wasn't doing the compilation to cancel him or anything, but seriously, why would you post it to Twitter in the first place? Like, we all know how bad Twitter is and how much they're going to cancel someone over the smallest things. So posting this to Twitter, in my very humble opinion, is not the best idea, if I'm being completely honest. So the tweet out here basically says this: "Oof, I really do love Quackity, but that entire compilation of him saying the R slur really does hurt a lot." And then they do this stupid emoji that I absolutely hate. I hate that emoji with a passion. If it really hurts you when Quackity says the R word, get off the internet, okay? I'm gonna say it as bluntly as I possibly can. You do not belong on the internet. Please, like, just go into the real world word for a day and please just adapt, because there's no way you can go through this life expecting people to just treat you like you're some saint and not say slur words because they offend you. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you're out in the streets and you told someone not to say the R word or whatever, I'm pretty sure that they're just gonna call it to you for the rest of the day. I don't think people really care. Anyway, here's the clip now.
About Brandon's retardation.
From beta faxing!
What? Or these both people are retarded.
Just tell me, please. You want to be my girl? That's all I get, you ugly fag.
Maybe you're the retarded
The joke
one,
is,
Brandon.
there's fat people acting like retards. 4chan is smart people acting like retards. That is so untrue. Reddit is retards acting like smart people. Facebook, retards acting like retards. Instagram, retards acting like famous people. Twitter, famous people acting like retards.
Good Buster?
You just quoted him, you retard.
Oh my god.
I feel like Quackity's actually the person in the comments who would say that. That's why I let Quackity read it.
Oh, that's so funny. You're trolling a leptard. Have you heard of farming, retard?
So obviously that clip was a bit mad because, you know, it was just a bunch of, it basically just took it out of context and it just had Quackity saying the R word and the F word a bunch of times. All mean. But seriously, like, I don't understand why 5 years later people are trying to cancel him for that. It's like when people tried to cancel Mr. Beast for making attack helicopter jokes. Like, I don't understand firstly why people would try cancel him for that, because it's extremely funny. Like Chris just rolling around as an attack helicopter, that's funny in my opinion. That is humor. But then I don't understand why people would cancel him because of the fact that he made those jokes back in 2013. It's literally the exact same thing with Quackity. I don't understand it. I'm going to offend somebody. Quackity, leave the poor man alone. He gets cancelled for literally breathing. I swear, that's exactly true. People in the Minecraft SMP are always running on thin ice when they're streaming or they're making YouTube videos because they're just so afraid of their insane fans just cancelling them. And I gotta specify this, I'm not saying that all Minecraft stans or all Minecraft fans are bad. I'm saying a very small minority of people who cancel over the stupidest things, they are the ones that I'm talking about here. I had a lot of confused people in my last Dream video basically talking about how I was just saying that all Dreams fans are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that some of them are a bit weird. Can we like not cancel Quackity? He legit did nothing wrong except for saying the F word. You guys are bugging for what? Simply move on. If you don't like his content, sorry your favorite creators were cancelled for being such a bad person. Shake my head. Hashtag Quackity is over party. Bro, I'm literally bisexual and I have ADHD and I'm not offended by what Quackity said. Like, y'all obsessed. And that's another thing I gotta talk about. Like, people are trying to cancel Quackity for saying something that is offensive to people who are like, I don't know, have autism or any of that sort of stuff and ADHD, when they literally don't even care themselves. Like, this person right here has ADHD and he's laughing at what Quackity said. How are people gonna try cancel someone if they literally don't even have that sort of stuff themselves? Like, if you're just a normal person, you don't have ADHD, you don't have autism, why on earth are you complaining about Quackity saying that the mean R word? Like, get over it, Twitter. I don't understand what they're trying to do here. It makes literally no sense. Anyway, at the end of the day, Quackity should not have been cancelled for this. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why people are trying to cancel Quackity. Like, yeah, it might offend some people, but then again, like I said before, just move on and leave the internet. Now, before I go, I do have to do a bit of self-promoting here. If you guys haven't followed my Instagram yet, which I'm guessing is a lot of you because I haven't really promoted it that much. Yes, I'm self-promoting, but if you guys have Instagram, make sure you follow my Instagram, which is @GliderGuyYT. I'm posting a lot more on there now, and if we could reach 1,000 followers, that would be absolutely amazing. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We're trying to get to 150,000 subscribers, so any help with that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you all for watching the video. Really hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.